Hey, what is going on, pros and presses? MrLime and HD here, and welcome back to another drinks review. So first of all, if you want to save 10% discount on XiTE energy products, don't forget to use code ByElliot. Or if you want to save 10% discount on X Gamer products, don't forget to use code MrLime. The link and the code will be in the description below. So anyways, today we are reviewing Mad Croc, and this one is going to be on their energy coffee one. So I've also reviewed their other flavours. They've got like a berry one, an original one. I'll put the links to them in the description below as well. So I got this particular drink out of Pound Stretcher, and I've got some sad news about Pound Stretcher quickly before I continue with the review. Unfortunately, Pound Stretcher are closing all of their stores. All 150 stores in the United Kingdom gone. It's a shame because I used to get quite a lot of drinks from Pound Stretcher. This was probably the last time I'll ever go to Pound Stretcher to get the drinks. So they're closing, so no more drinks from Pound Stretcher. Sad face. But I did get it from Pound Stretcher, and it cost me £1, which is probably quite expensive for how much these generally go for at a Pound Stretcher. But I guess because it's a coffee one, they upped the price, and it seems like the coffee drinks are more expensive than the normal energy drinks anyway. And yes, it's still in date before you ask, because we all know Pound Stretcher, I can say used to now because they're closing, so they used to have almost out of date stuff. So this expires on 30th of the 11th 2020, and I'm recording this in September, so we've still got a good couple months left. So give you guys a full 360 of the packaging. So we have the crocodile being himself brown this time. We have kind of the usual Mad Croc design and logo and all that. Most of the can is being brown. We have a million languages on the back. I mean, look at that, guys. Literally a million languages. That is just a complete jumble of languages on there. And we have a little game on the side, which I've shown you guys before. We have kind of like a scaly type front to kind of represent the crocodile. So I guess fairly cool on that side. On the bottom we have nothing, and on the top everything's all standard and silver, including the pull ring. So like I said, I wasn't expecting Mad Croc to bring out a coffee energy drink. I just saw it and I thought, okay, I just pick it up and review it. I literally never thought they'd bring it out, because they've done some berry ones and stuff like that in the past, but I literally did not think they'd bring this out. So let's see. It's made in the Netherlands, so it's not actually a English drink because it's got there's a million different languages on it. So we have, let's see, we have milk coffee energy drink. We have caffeine content is 32 milligrams per 100 ml. So it's bang on the average for normal energy drinks, but for a coffee drink it's lower, because coffee drinks generally have around 42 to 45 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. So yeah, it's I guess they're putting the same caffeine content in as a normal energy drink, but whether that extra caffeine really makes a difference on a day-to-day basis with winning the Olympics or not, well, it probably doesn't, or it doesn't, so it doesn't really make a difference. And really going further into the ingredients, we have some vitamins B3, B6, B7, B12, and apart from that, it has the sugar content on here somewhere, but like I said, I did actually try and find it, but there's so many different languages, and the fact it's like really confusing, I couldn't even find the sugar on it. And so I'm looking again now before I quickly continue with the review, and I still can't see that. I can see salt. Oh no, it's got all rich sugars on here actually. Oh, there it is. Well, it's got 8.6 grams of rich sugar, so I think that's correct. Again, a little bit sketchy, but 8.6 grams per 100 ml, which again is about a gram and a bit below the average, which is generally 10 grams for energy drinks. And generally the coffee drinks are generally sweeter than this as well, so this is undersweetened as well, which is not a bad thing, I'm just saying. But regardless, it's nice and cold. Got my MrLime in HD review cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So we all know the colour is going to be, well, we all hope the colour is going to be brown. It could be completely different, but I doubt it. The smell and taste, well, yeah, it's probably just going to taste of a normal cold coffee. Hopefully a nice one. So does it say shake? Normally these say to shake it. There's so many blooming different languages on here. I'll give it a light twirl, just so in case there's any sediment or coffee on the bottom, it gets mixed up. But this is probably going to explode over me now. So give that a light shake. Shaker, shaker, shaker. There we go. So that's hopefully a light shake. So let's get straight. This is going to explode over me, I know it. Tissue, because I really don't trust this in coffee. I don't really fancy coffee over my desk and my TV and my light and my cup and my face. Okay, I'm glad I put a tissue around that. Oh my god, I'm so glad I put a tissue around that. I'm so glad I put a tissue around that. That's one of the times where it was going to explode over me, but I pre-exempted it. Look at that, guys. That has gone everywhere. Give me a second to clean up. I knew that was going to explode. Knew it. Shaking it too much. Oh well. At least it's mixed up. So there's no sediment at the bottom, eh, guys? Right. There we go. Right. So let's get into it properly. You silly thing exploding over me. That would have literally gone everywhere. I'm so glad I covered it. So surprise, surprise, the colour is brown. There we go. And I'll try and have a quick look in the can to see whether there is any sediment in the bottom. We'll let that, there's tons of bubbles in there, we'll leave that to side for a second. So yeah, the colour is indeed brown, maybe a tad on the darker side, but for the most part it is just brown. The thickness we'll find out in a second from it sticking to the side of the cup, but remember, this isn't based on how thick the drink is, it's purely just to see how thick it is, not comparing it to a milkshake. So I couldn't smell the drink while pouring it out, so let's give it a closer smell now. Ooh. Smells quite strongly of coffee. Smells nice because I like the smell of coffee and all that. Yeah, smells nice. Smells nice. So nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So thickness wise, probably not too thick. It's fairly dropping from the sides fairly quick. There's some bubbles and stuff sticking, but yeah, not really that thick. But so what? It's not going to be thick. It's just a cold coffee drink. So the flavour itself, yeah, it's really nice. Really nice flavour. In terms of it being branded Mad Croc, well, that means absolutely nothing because it's literally just another cold coffee drink. Just another different brand bringing their own one out, but literally you could slap any brand on this and be like, yeah, it tastes nice. It's literally just a cold coffee drink. That brand have just decided to make it. So the flavour, in terms of the sugar, it's not that sweet, which is nice because sometimes these cold coffee drinks can be really sweet, especially the coffee drinks that I buy like the milk aisle in the supermarkets, like the cold coffees in the cartons or the little plastic cup. They can be really sweet. Like contain way more sugar than that does, like almost 50, some of them 14, 15 grams per 100 ml of sugar, which is crazy, and they're really processed and really sweet, and you just think, you know, they're not the best. But this actually seems nice. You don't really get the taste of sugar. You only kind of get a little bit of sweetened taste at the end, and that does taste like real sugar at the end, rather than it kind of being an artificially type sweetened drink. So you do get a kind of real sugar taste towards the end, which is nice, but for the most part you've got a good solid strong coffee flavour throughout the whole drink, which makes it really nice. Let me try a bit more. Yeah, it's just a really nice blend they've got there. Like I said, I love cold coffee drinks, so I'm gonna like most of these anyway, but it's just spot on right, because you know it's not over sweetened for someone, but at the same time the coffee flavour isn't super strong. I'd say it's probably about medium coffee flavour, and you've got a nice good roasted bean flavour there, which again, like I said, is medium. It's not overpowering, but it's not like there's no flavour there whatsoever. And so combined with the sugar in it, you get a really kind of subtle after sugar taste. It's very minimal, but you kind of know it's there. You do know it's there, but it's just minimal, so it's not too bad. But regardless, these two, the blend they've got of that is really nice. Really enjoy that. That's really one of the better ones, I'd say, just because, like I said, it's not over sweetened and the coffee tastes nice. And you know, there's no weird flavours, there's no weird aftertaste in it, there's no chemical taste or anything like that. Because again, some of them seem really processed and really heavy on that side. So for this one, tasting quite natural and good for what it is. I mean, it might be full of this and that, but far as I'm concerned, it tastes great, and I'm really enjoying that. And the rest of that will be gone in the next couple minutes, if not in the next minute. Yeah, it's lovely, guys. Really, really nice drink from that. Well done, Bad Croc. Really nice drink you've done there. Yeah, that's lovely, guys. So I'll definitely give that a thumbs up. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.